Byston Well, a mystical realm said to exist between sea and shore, is the birthplace and training ground for our souls. When we are born into our own world, most forget their time spent in Byston Well. Few have the ability to recall these days of wonder and adventure. So by re-examining the tales of Byston Well, as told by the Fiorine, we hope to awaken these memories in everyone. Emily Luft, after escaping from La Soie and making her way to Neil Gibbon's rebel encampment, is almost immediately shunned and mistreated by certain members of the Zalana's crew. In order to prove her innocence and loyalty to Neil and the others, Emily commandeers the Donny O'Shea and flies off to engage her father's forces in deadly combat.
Oh, Lord Chuck.
That's all right. Don't get up. How are you feeling, Moisey?
I'm fine, really. I just didn't want you to get the wrong idea.
I came to assure you what happened to your father was not your fault.
It was all a terrible accident, but I can't seem to...
No need to worry over one mistake.
I just don't know if I have what it takes to be an Aura battler.
You do. Just remember, it will take some time. Don't give up, Moisey. Haven't I always told you the truth?
Yes. I heard the recruits from Upper Earth went in search of the Zalana.
And they turned tail at the first sign of trouble. Far as I'm concerned, they're worthless.
Good. Then there's still a chance for me to redeem my honor.
Not just yet.
Why? My younger brothers also wish to avenge our father's pointless death. I beg you, let us do this.
Fine, Moisey.
All right, Emily. Today we'll concentrate on close-quarter combat, okay?
Whatever you say. Say, Show?
What?
Tell me, was there some reason you came back to Byston Well?
It's really kind of hard to explain.
Did you come back because of my father?
I suppose so.
Why?
Well, I think it'd be for the best to rid Byston Well of all these aura machines.
Some aura machines are helpful, depending on how they're used.
Humans don't need these types of machines, Emily.
How come?
This must have been a peaceful place before Shot Weapon came here.
That's not entirely true.
Still, I'll grant you that, but it wasn't on as large a scale as it is now with all these aura battlers. And besides, on Upper Earth, these machines are truly weapons of mass destruction. One missile can totally obliterate an entire city. And once these battlers make their way into Upper Earth, regardless if Drake or Shot gives the order, I don't know what the final outcome would be.
Could they destroy Upper Earth?
Maybe, if Shot's pulling the strings.
Oh?
I wouldn't put it past him. Emily, we're heading out.
Roger.
It's open.
Moisey, I understand you wanted to talk to me?
I've heard that among the three of you from Upper Earth, by far you're the easiest one to deal with.
Guess there's only one sure way to find out. What's on your mind?
I mean you no disrespect, but your recent defeat against the Zalana was because of your inexperience.
Well, Alan and Gerald do tend to push the envelope.
Fue, let me take you under my wing. Then together we can set out to rescue Princess Emily.
With you, eh?
Why not?
Well, I do like to surround myself with beautiful women.
Emily's piloting the Fuo?
Looks good from here.
Emily, hold her steady. I'm going to dock.
I'll do my best. You know, I think I'm getting the hang of it.
One step at a time. Now get in formation with the Donny O'Shea on your left.
Show, her progress is amazing.
Yeah, maybe Emily isn't just your run-of-the-mill princess after all.
Maybe I'll take on Keaton next. You're so naive.
Careful what you wish for, Princess. Here, let me show you how a real battler flies.
Do you think it's a good idea, Doppel?
It should be fine. Emily will grow as a pilot so long as you don't spoil her.
I have no intention of spoiling her.
Good.
Kane, what's she trying to do in the Donny O'Shea?
Watch and learn, Princess. This is how it's supposed to be done.
Keen, slow down. You're going too fast.
She's incredibly fast, so do it.
Never doubted for a minute that you'd keep the Danny O'Shea in one piece, Keen.
Moisey and Fue still aren't back?
No, they've just come in.
Then we've got to hurry.
Clever Moisey. You chose to involve Fue and not Alan.
Bibi, Oru, are you ready to go?
Ready whenever you are.
I'm good to go, sis. Guess my life's in your hands.
As mine is yours, Fue.
Again.
Maybe she's not ready for this.
No, she can do it. Nice and slow, Emily.
I can't do it!
Your sense of balance is a little shaky, that's all.
It's not fair. What good's flying the Danny O'Shea if I can't even dock it?
Fue, are you aware that we're now flying away from the coast of Rian?
If the Zalana's on the move, the logical thing would be to hole up somewhere in that archipelago.
Well then, where do you suggest that we look?
You know, when we attacked them, they were loaded down with large parcels.
Well then they couldn't have gone far.
Don't feel bad. You'll get the hang of it soon enough. I didn't come here to become a burden to everyone. Your first mission in the Danny O'Shea turned out okay. Don't say that. This isn't La Soie, you know. They need as many hands as they can get. Maybe it's better to wait till they ask. Sam! You're incorrigible! Look, if you really want to help, why don't you make them all a hot lunch, okay? Okay.
Neil, we're going to stage a mock battle with the Bazone, okay?
Fog's pretty thick. Be careful.
Roger.
Roger.
Come in, Danny O'Shea. Can you hear me? Keen, you're late. What's happened?
The way I see it, she's hiding because she's afraid we're gonna make her do it again.
Not sure she's ready for that yet. The fog's decreasing our visibility. Pull out!
Neil?
What now, Emily?
Lunch is getting cold. Are you coming?
First things first. Then we can all sit down and eat, okay?
Fine.
Keen's Danny O'Shea isn't back yet?
Huh, guess the radar's acting up again.
Yeah, don't forget, Bison Wells aura messes up our signals.
Keen, return to the ship. That sudden descent earlier wasn't good.
The wireless was working before the training exercise.
Wasn't Keen talking about the Danny O'Shea's condition?
Maybe she thought she could figure it out by herself. Headstrong people are known to act that way.
It's not like Keen to just drop out of sight. I'll check it out.
Count me in.
Why can't I get more power? Now! Since when did you start having a mind of your own?
Look, it's that battler called the Danny O'Shea.
You're right.
Too much for just one Doro. Where could they have come from?
Fue, the surest way to rescue Lady Emily is to trick those battlers into leading us to the Zalana.
I know the drill, but I was hoping you'd let me take the leprechaun through its paces.
I can handle this. Doro! Nice try, but you'll have to do better than that. That should do it.
Go ahead and run. You'll just end up showing us where the Zalana's hiding. Tumbling?
Show! Marble! Look out!
Too soon to have answered a distress signal.
Not again!
Keen, are you alright? Can you fly?
Well, I could use some help.
You got it.
They're so predictable. They're leading us right to the Zalana. All of you, turn back as though you've been defeated, then fall in behind me.
They're giving up too fast. Could be a trap.
I thought you'd be here. Aren't you supposed to be in bed?
Yes, but I thought it would help if you had one more lookout.
I see.
I feel as though I have to work twice as hard as other people.
Think so, eh?
Why don't you return to the Isle of Gar?
Well, if we did that, Princess, then the enemy'd know our location, and we can't have that, can we, Emily?
Now you're starting to sound like the Neil I once knew.
Maybe we do need a lookout after all.
Thanks.
See you in the morning, Princess.
Good night, Neil.
The remains of our factory at the coast of Rion are getting hit about now.
Don't tell me you can see all that from here.
Can't sleep, Sho?
Nah, I still can't believe that we lost that new aura battler in the evening fog.
It's strange. Ah, that's more like it. Now there's no excuse to call this a bad hair day.
They'll never suspect a battler could approach them underwater. That's it. There she is. I need you now, Fue, and you had better not be sleeping.
In your dreams. Don't confuse me with Alan. Did you find where it went?
Yes, the Zalana is at the Isle of Catton.
Isle of Catton. Got it.
BB, the Isle of Catton. You know where it is? Yep, I got it. No problem. We should be able to wipe it out in one strike.
So, what'll we do, Moisey?
First, I'll sneak onto their ship.
And then I'll need you and both of my brothers and their Doro bombers to stage some sort of a diversion.
Hope you know what you're doing.
And don't start your attack against the Zalana until my Billen Bee's in position.
Listen, boys. Need you to stir things up with your Doro. Got it.
Damn, you again?
Have the repairs to the Danny O'Shea been completed?
Yes, a while back.
Neil wanted me to scout. I'm taking it.
But, Miss Emily!
The alarm!
Sorry, dear, but did you order Emily to scout for us?
We can always use another pair of eyes.
What I'm really trying to say is, did you order her to go out on patrol in the Donny O'Shea? Lady Emily, wait!
Good. They fell for it.
Wake up, all hands! Wake up.
Guess we just keep this up until Moisey rescues the princess. Dumbine, look out!
Hello?
Gotta be Emily.
You sure? She's that big of a tomboy?
Well, she sure knows how to cause trouble.
The Boson and Dunbine are heading out. And for the rest of you, man your battle stations.
Now for Lady Emily.
Doppel, you idiot! Why did you let her go out in my Danny O'Shea?
No! Stay away! Ah! My arm!
Firing from this range, I can't guarantee a kill.
There's the Danny O'Shea. What do you think we should do?
Marvel, you handle the Doro.
You. Dunbine?
No good! They got my converter too!
Emily, you've got to try to do a soft landing.
We can't get beaten yet, Oro! Fire! Fire!
Zelana, can you hear me? Emily's Danny O'Shea's down. Show, hurry over there.
Neil! We've got to get out of here!
Not before you take the pixie out and search for Emily.
That's good. Sounds like the diversion's begun.
They said to open hatch A.
I'll offload the Pixie so King can search for Emily.
Search for Emily?
Why would you let Emily go out in the Danny O'Shea?
She just jumped in and took off.
Doesn't make sense. Why would they let Lady Emily pilot an aura battler to defend the Zelana?
King, just be careful.
King! Are you sure she really fell in this direction?
Wait! You're wrong! It's not that way!
Fine, if you're so smart, then which way is it?
I'm not sure. I just know it's not that way. Oh!
How about you take the big dive, Dumbine?
I don't get you. Why lick Luff's boots when it's people like us that control the power?
What? What are you talking about?
Why are you still following Drake's orders?
If you'd been an out-of-work actor on Upper Earth, you'd understand how much better this world is.
And for that reason, you'd help a guy who plans to destroy the world?
As if I'd let a Japanese punk talk like that to me.
What?
I'm Boy Chin Kwan, you know.
Hang on, Sho. If I could cut that wire.
No!
That's right, I'm Japanese, so I guess it's not okay for me to talk about world peace, right?
From now on, things are going to be different around here. I live to hate.
I don't mind if you hit me. I'll take any punishment. After all, I was foolish enough to think I could take down a Doro.
You leave me no other choice. You must return to La Swan now.
Anything else but that. I would not mind if you put me in solitary confinement or beat me.
There's no other way. I want you to leave now. Have I made myself clear?
Aren't you forgetting the enemies turned tail? And Emily's safe? Neil, Why don't we just call it even?
Show's right. Emily surprised us all. She's trying to learn under difficult circumstances, just like Keen did.
Don't change the subject. I'm not the one on trial.
Neil, Doppel and Show are willing to give her a second chance. Why don't you? Emily's tried to follow orders in her own way. Can't you see that?
That's enough. Don't make this any more difficult. This is my decision to make. Keep that in mind.
You're right. Look, Neil. Why don't we stop and look at this logically? Do you honestly think right now that all your decisions are going to be the right ones? Well, Neil?
What she did was wrong.
50 lashes. Anything for disobeying orders. Right?
Well, yeah.
That seems fair, Neil.
You decide, Neil.
Lower your chin, Emily loved. Hands together behind your back. Spread your legs. Now hold your mouth shut.
Attempting to put an end to Drake's lust for power, the Zalana launches a surprise attack on Shot Weapon's Aura Battler factory. But once again, their plans are disrupted as Show's Dunbine falls into harm's way. Todd Guinness, recovering from wounds suffered during the battle for Elf Castle, once again finds himself in the midst of combat, piloting a new Aura Battler. Aura Battler Dunbine. Next time, Attack versus Attack. The clouds of war call to Show.